nestled on the banks of the Hudson River. Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the USC Trojans. Taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Good.
Come on, man. Where's the place I'm back around?
Gets it up to the 33-yard line.
On a buck sweep.
Early season top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps the legs moving. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down. And
you got mad speed, bro. How's your team only in 91?
What happened? He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but it looked through it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself.
Jet
so
sweep.
I love the big fella getting the football.
They've methodically worked their way down the field. The 11th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, Matt Light it.
Touchdown, USC.
I think a lot of people probably...
Here, why'd you name that dude Matt Leinart, man?
On the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment. But
Matt Leinart got no wheels, done.
Before, and there was no hesitation. Opening
Can't just be
drive,
naming dudes the name dudes.
They score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. The option look. Now the pitch. At the 35, he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. on the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Using the quick game.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Leaves it with the running back. The Black Knights get it past the sticks. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
That's the end of the first quarter. USA 7, Army 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Here comes the option.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast.
Oh, fucking nice high ball.
And I think
I never highball.
being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things.
I plan on highballing. I never do it.
I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth type game, so a lot to process and think.
Son of a bitch. Yo, how come my shit's not there sometimes?
To start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to his running back.
Boy, it gotta be Mulcahy. That gotta be Mulcahy.
Stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's done.
Come on.
He was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down?
My.
And it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it.
Yeah.
Nice picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit them.
Yo, they fuck up my,
I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle
dudes
that
fuck
guy
up my
and make
shit.
him think about running the football in the future.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, USC.
They're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The Trojans pick up the first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Such an advantage when you have an athletic quarterback today in college football because they can help you move the sticks with their legs. Great open field running ability by this QB.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it on the outside. It's done. And he
Sit
goes
down.
out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle.
No.
Fights his
Who
way
the fuck
ahead
is
to
that
get
guy?
him
Marcus
first
Allen,
down.
dude?
They'll
Sheesh.
mark it at the 12. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The Trojans brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
It's first down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, USC.
And the Trojans trying to cash it in on first and goal. This is a designed run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second.
Oh, we run right fucking past them.
Touchdown Southern Cal.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to
Gotta be
execute
kidding.
and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
USC 14, 7.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Comes out throwing on first down.
No.
Grab by the defense.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are
Fuck.
on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's done. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to go for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Yeah, all right, man. How many times you want to show
Army
this?
has it back and the offense ready to go. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you...
Snatches it on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. Fires and picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
That's caught. It's done. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at
Yeah, why'd that take so long to develop, man? What the hell was that?
They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it.
Oh, fuck your mother.
To the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a
Fuck out of here, dude.
And that's a nice stop by this defense.
That's
nice
some
job
fucking
stopping the
bullshit
run,
if I ever
setting up
fucking
4th
seen
and
it.
inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve
That's
to win.
some
I'm coming
fucking
downhill. I'm
trash
playing
if I
physical.
ever
I'm picking my
fucking
play, whether it's
seen it.
quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option.
You're gonna block. You don't.
Firm, no pickup at all on on that
You just
play.
not gonna block,
Awesome
dude.
job up front by this defensive line, being
You just
so
won't
good at the
block
point of
nobody.
attack and eating
You won't
blocks
block nobody.
and some double teams that allows these
It's
linebackers
cool.
to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Wow.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Finds his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fights off a defender. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On the option, he'll do it himself. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes.
You know, my dude's a fucking ass. I got no badges.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. He's run out of bounds.
Surprised they didn't give me fucking 10 inches.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Now on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They'll run the option. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, we got to stop the run.
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw.
Come on!
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wide receiver shows motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
USA 28, Army 7.
The Black Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The back goes in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun. Fires to the big fella. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
3-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the offense. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. They'll give it to the back. jumped on top of the pile.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He's looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield.
I fucking suck. The worst. Worst. The worst, man.
And they might be able to put this thing away.
The worst. Fucking 2 verts, 2 crosses. Fucking, I don't even know how to stop it. Here it comes. Fucking so ass.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratchet. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this knee. Working that left side now. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up, because they're blowing this team out. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He wants to throw it again. Out of the backfield, he's open. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd down coming up.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
Oh.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Wide out in motion. To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for
Alright,
this quarterback
so-
in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's looking for an open man on second down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
When we were throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback will audible. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He's looking for a man on second down. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Wants to throw on third. He's going up top here late in the game. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a
Yo,
catch.
I've thrown that. I didn't even mean to throw that,
The
dude.
chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the
Watch,
looks,
I'll throw
and they
I'll
have
go
not
throw
been
a
able to
pick,
get him involved
or I
in the
won't
game,
get in.
and that's why they're going to win this one.
And I know this football
That's what'll
game,
happen.
But we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something to hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, why is Palmer not fucking him?